Is it time to buy or sell Ishares Bitcoin Trust ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into Ishares Bitcoin Trust. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 22nd of September, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 12th of September, 2025, our system has ranked Ishares Bitcoin Trust as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.44. Now, let's examine the performance of the ETF during this time frame. Unfortunately, the ETF has not met expectations, experiencing a loss of 4.11% to date. This equates to an average daily loss of 0.59% since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently situated in the lower part of a broad and weak upward trend in the short term, which often presents an excellent buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $61.91 is breached, it will initially signify a slower pace of ascent, but it may also serve as an early indication of a potential trend reversal. The present 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 2.87% over the upcoming 3 months, with a potential return ranging from 0.0582% to 14.24%. In terms of a longer outlook, our analysis covering 12 months indicates a projected change of 52.11%. Based on our assessments, the stock's performance could vary from 31.36% to 73.34% over the next year. In practical terms, this would suggest a future price somewhere between $83.61 and $110.33. Our latest daily update for Ishares Bitcoin Trust includes the headline, Red Day on Monday for Ishares Bitcoin Trust. On the last trading day, which was Monday, the 22nd of September, 2025, the price of the Ishares Bitcoin Trust ETF decreased by 2.63%, falling from $65.37 to $63.65. Throughout the day, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 1.38%, with a low of $63.58 and a high of $64.46. Over the past 2 weeks, the price has shown some volatility, resulting in a slight loss of 0.08%. Although the volume increased by 9 million shares, it occurred alongside declining prices, which could signal an early warning of increased risk in the coming days. In total, 42 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $2.65 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded price for the ETF was $69.89, while the lowest price stood at $33.47. Currently, the price is 8.93% or $6.24 below the 52-week high of $69.89, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. IBIT is trading in a market that has been suddenly reshaped by fresh exchange-traded fund product launches, increasing interest in cryptocurrency assets, and renewed discussions about the possibility of including Bitcoin in retirement accounts. A new multi-coin exchange-traded fund that debuted this week expands access to cryptocurrency for both retail and institutional investors. It keeps the focus on Bitcoin as the market leader, while highlighting Solana and XRP, which in turn drives demand for Bitcoin exposure and introduces competition for investments dedicated solely to Bitcoin. Recent price fluctuations, including a drop in mid-September amidst an otherwise optimistic trend and a broader rally in the cryptocurrency market, linked to hopes for more accommodative monetary policy, have kept volatility levels high. In the short term, one can expect IBIT to closely mirror the movements of Bitcoin. Rallies and favorable news can lead to increased inflows and a higher net asset value, while sharp declines may prompt redemptions and exert a downward pressure on prices. Competition from multi-asset cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds could redirect some investment flows away from IBIT, impacting its market share and short-term performance. Over the long term, an increase in retirement account inclusion, clearer regulatory frameworks, and greater institutional adoption are likely to support consistent growth in assets under management and establish a higher baseline for IBIT's valuation. However, ongoing competition and pressure on fees will influence its relative returns compared to peers. Risk management and macroeconomic trends will continue to be the primary factors driving performance. The following signals have been identified for Ishares Bitcoin Trust. The Ishares Bitcoin Trust exchange-traded fund holds sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative forecast for the fund. During upward corrections, there will be some resistance from the lines at $65.67 and $65.02. A breakout above either of these levels will generate buy signals. Yesterday, volume increased in conjunction with falling prices. This could serve as an early warning, suggesting that the fund should be monitored more closely. There were also some positive signals issued, which may influence the near short-term developments. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Friday, August 29, 2025, and thus far, it has risen 3.6%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 16 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 16 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 5 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 106 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 93 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Ishares Bitcoin Trust. Ishares Bitcoin Trust finds support from accumulated volume at $63.58. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. This exchange-traded fund typically sees robust trading volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk level is deemed low. Over the past day, the ETF experienced a movement of 88 cents, which is a change of 1.38% between its high and low. In the last week, the ETF has exhibited an average daily volatility of 1.45%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Ishares Bitcoin Trust. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Ishares Bitcoin Trust is at $64.50. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Ishares Bitcoin Trust encounters its first support level at $63.58. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $60.72, which reflects a decrease of 4.60%. This exchange-traded fund has low daily movements, contributing to a lower risk profile. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 15 days ago. Is the Ishares Bitcoin Trust ETF a sound investment? Several signals and indicators suggest a negative outlook, which we believe will influence the market in the coming days and possibly weeks. However, we also see today's price level as a potential buying opportunity, and we anticipate that the price will increase over the course of this 3-month period. After examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 23rd of September, we expect the Ishares Bitcoin Trust to open higher by approximately 247 cents, starting at a price of $63.90. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.